Hello, in this presentation we will present you how we have made our story trailer for HeatWave. First, we planned all the animation in the document, where we wrote down the plan for the intro. Then, our 2D artist prepared art with planes put into separate layers. He also generated transparency masks for elements and emissive masks for the background layer. Once we had 2D content, we switched to Unity. As we render our animation in the end, we do not need to care about performance or support various platforms, so we decided to create our presentation using an HDRP profile as it gives us the opportunity to use more graphical features and produces the best results. Next, in the shader editor we prepared the shader we used to display prepared 2D art. Main requirement was to have two transparency masks so we can animate blending between them. Blending process for transparency masks is done with blend nodes using linear burn. We can control mask intensity with a slider so it can be animated. Color mask and emissive mask have also been extracted as a shader component. We composed the 3D scene with earlier prepared art put as a materials albedo on a plane in the 3D space. Regarding post-processing, we used standard post-process volumes relevant to HDRP. To achieve our effect we used vignette to darken screen edges, exposure to balance brightness, white balance, chromatic aberration to give it more cinematic look, color curves and adjustments to manage overall color palette, bloom to blow brighter areas, motion blur to blur effect when moving cameras. We also put some fog to mark the depth of the layers. For some scenes, we did additional work in Blender to prepare 3D elements. For waving flag we did some fabric simulation in Blender and baked its animation with Alembic format. With 3D objects setup completed we started our animation. We decided to use the Unity timeline feature to set up and control the animation. To control the camera we decided to use a Cinemachine virtual cameras. Once everything was working fine, we recorded the project with a timeline recorder add-on. In the end we put everything together in external animation software. Please visit HeatWave Steam page to watch our story trailer. The link is in the movie description. And don't forget to add HeatWave to your Steam wishlist. Thank you for watching, and leave a post if you have any questions. Please find a link to the created shader in the video description. Cheers.